Yep. Nicer fish. Right in behind that stump. Good afternoon, y'all. Well, evening almost. Got done with work. Headed out late this evening. Try and find some fish in this creek. Let's see what we can find. This creek's got a lot of flow, so I'm going to try and show y'all how I fish a creek with a lot of flow. So we'll see. Alright, so we made it. So this creek's got a lot of flow, like I said, so I've just got a little cork, probably 18 inches under, under that I got a 1/16 ounce pink head with a monkey milk from Crappie Killers. Little baby shad type profile. And hopefully you can hear me good, but so the number one key in fishing creeks with flow is to get out of that flow. Them fish do not like to be in that swift current. They'll typically be on the edge. And that's where they're going to be most of the time. So we're going to fish this eddy side and see where these fish are at. See if we can get one to bite. Over there. Pretty sure it just got big. Yep. Little bitty crappie. Little black crappie. Not the size we want, but it is a start. And that fish was right on that current seam. Got another one, little bitty crappie. He came off. There's a little better one right there. A little better fish. Another black. Another black crappie. Pretty fish. And typically too, like when you find them like that, there's usually a bunch like in a little area, so. Alright, I want to kind of take this camera out and show you. So the number one thing in creeks with flow that you have to really key on, pay attention to, is the eddies. Crappie do not like current, period. They just don't like it. For the most part, if they're in a creek with current, they're going to be out of that current. Sand bass love the current. They'll get right up in the current, but crappie are not like that. So what I typically look for is eddies on the side of creeks where the flow is not that strong. There's shad flipping right here. So like right here at this stump, that stump is going to block that current and it's going to eddy behind it. So that's a good place I would look. That bank right there is all eddy. I hope the camera can pick that up, but right over against the bank, there's it's slack water, and in the middle right here it's flowing quick. So that's what we're going to focus on today, is that slack water, and I'll show you how I do that. Really and truly, everything loves to get in them eddies. Just because they don't want to, you got to think about it. They don't want to sit in this current and fight this current the whole time. So as soon as I got over there. So crappie, I think it's a crappie. Yep, little crappie. Just like that. I don't know where all the good sized ones are at, but get it a little bit, we'll maybe find them. That was on the bottom. Shallowed it up just a hair. Go right in behind there. There's a good fish. Better fish. A lot better fish. Oh, and there he goes. And I'm hung up in the tree. Got this one, I was just goofing around. Little dink. Let's see. nice fish right there. Oh, better, bigger fish. Thought it was a lot nicer than that though. Still not the size we're after, but it is a crappie. Alright, typically this area right here is pretty good just because it's such a big eddy all along that bank over there. See if anyone's home. Try and get behind this stump, and yes, that's my court. Somewhat close. If I can get right behind that, I feel like there'd be a fish. Right there. Or not. Really no denying that one. Look at that. I think it's a crappie? No, it's a sandy. Dang it. Another sandy. Oh. Crappie. Right next to that stump. Did y'all see that? Textbook spot for where that fish should be. On the downstream side of that stump. Definitely not a monster, but it's a textbook where that fish should be. I mean, you don't get much better than that. Right tucked in behind that stump. Wish he was a little bigger, but definitely happy to get a fish. Try and go on that other side. I feel like the current's actually on the other, going the other way. Nope, definitely not there. Yep, that's what I thought. A little bigger. Still haven't caught a keeper yet, but I mean, action's action. Let's see, right in behind this tree. Yep, nicer fish. Right in behind that stump. That's probably a keeper. Yeah, that's a keeper. Fish is crazy. That fish might keep. He'd be close. Pretty creek fish though. On that monkey milk, Crappie Killers. Well, y'all, wasn't a banner keeper day, but caught a lot of fish. I hope this helps y'all, you know, what to look for in these creeks with a lot of flow. That right there will work in any creek that has flow and probably catch bigger fish. This creek's just not really happening right now, so. But this is the setup. you know, I wanted to show y'all the setup. This is a B&M Duck Commander. I have a 1/8 ounce jig head with a monkey milk from Crappie Killers, loop knot, Mr. Crappie high vis line, 6 pound, and a peg on cork. And that's what I did to catch these fish. So hope that helps. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. We go live every Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Talk about crappie, how the bite's doing, what's new for the channel, what's going on with the channel. So be sure to tune into that. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every time I post a video. And there's going to be a lot more creek videos coming out. So y'all be on the lookout for that. We'll see you on the next one. Y'all take it easy.